gentlemen, and welcome back to the JFS podcast. I'm doing this so Lemons doesn't steal the freaking intro from me.
Good job. You did it quick enough.
Welcome back to the podcast. It's been a while since we've had an episode, but we feel like we needed to spontaneously record an episode, so we're doing this on a Monday for whatever reason. But yeah, hi. Today I'm joined with Nayxerr
Hello.
and Lemons.
Okay, he's going silent now. Hacking dude.
Okay.
Why did we get him for this?
I don't know. We tried to get Mixon, and yet he wouldn't. He wouldn't. He
Whoa,
said
whoa,
no.
whoa!
Yeah. We tried to get Mixon, but he
I wasn't your first choice.
Yeah, exactly.
That's ridiculous. And Mixon said he'd be free all day today, so I don't know where the fuck he is.
He said, I got a few minutes free, but I still got some stuff I need to do soon. I was like, well,
That's
heck,
a lie.
that's
He's
not
lying.
the worst part of Laser Nights then. And he's like, must be desperate.
He fucking hates me.
Yeah, well, he's lying. He's a liar.
He's probably busy watching the Danganronpa that he measured me that he's watching.
Good job,
So-
Mixon. Good job. Appreciate it.
I'm proud of you. As a weeb, I'm proud of you.
Oh, so we got the bottom of the barrel with Lemons.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm not even the bottom of the barrel. I'm like, like you have like the bottom of a barrel,
Yeah.
and then like there's like, so you're looking on the inside, you see the bottom.
You're like
Then there's like a little gap, and then there's the actual bottom. I'm like the gap.
I thought you were gonna say you're like the water filled with saliva at the bottom of the glass when everyone's sharing like drink or something like that.
Oh gosh.
Hey, it's pandemic time. We're not allowed to do that.
Oh, it's true.
So I don't care. Pandemic time. Haha.
Yeah. So we had an episode recorded, what, like a month and a half ago, something
Yeah,
like that.
Mixon.
With Mixon, and I never uploaded it. And I feel like it was
Wow.
like kind of out of date now, so I wasn't gonna upload it because we talked about like the beginning of coronavirus, and it wouldn't make any sense before. So
Just upload it now.
we're here now. Coronavirus is a thing. Probably not gonna talk about it. So if you
It's
don't,
not a thing here.
well,
Uh,
yeah.
we had -1 death at one point.
Yeah, I
don't
remember,
know, we
I
have-
remember see that in your. I always see that in the chat when I always log in. And I'm like, it's really freaking good.
Nice.
That's stupid.
Someone came back to life.
Yeah.
It's true. It's Jesus.
Oh, I didn't know he got coronavirus.
Finland.
That's how he
now.
died.
He didn't. He
Anyway.
didn't die to getting nailed in the hand.
No, of
So
course not.
we want to talk about JFS coming back to YouTube and Twitch and in general, really, because I mean, we really have had like a big spike of, spike is not a word, whether, we've recently had a spike of like, a ton of people coming back to the server. We've had a couple of us move to Twitch now, and a couple of us are doing YouTube again. I say a couple of us, and it's literally the same two people that are doing YouTube and Twitch now. So it's kind of cool, but
Yeah, but it's fun to see people being back in action.
exactly. After we've had a kind of a little bit of a lull recently, no one really
Yeah.
produced anything on the internets.
Who can we blame for that?
Coronavirus.
I
Laser
want
Nights?
to blame Special Bro.
Okay.
That works.
Why?
I don't know.
'Cause
He
he's
was.
always-
I just chose a random name from my Discord list.
I was hoping for a reasoning here.
Because he's always
No.
drunk or something.
Yeah, Special Bro is drunk, and that's why it ruined our.
It ruined our
interest.
content. We didn't want him in our
No.
content because he always was drunk.
Yeah, I'm like, no, don't want to be on the internet today. He's drunk.
No.
It just
I
had
don't
the
know. Why,
feel.
well, Laser Nights stopped or paused because Max had a shitty job.
No, he doesn't.
No, he has a good
No, he
different
doesn't.
job.
And we're starting up again soon.
Yeah.
I saw.
Yeah.
So, did you guys put your game making videos unlisted?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if you were like deleted them or if you were going to continue to do that or not. But
It was. We don't have time.
that's fair. That's fair.
I'm just working on my own stuff. Vixen does what he does. It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's a pain in the ass to do.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't really help also that you guys are not in the same place. Like you're
Yeah,
in two
it's hard to collaborate on a project like that when you've got like 6 hours. Well, that sounds like a lot, but like 6
Maybe-
hours in the morning for me, and then like evening to late evening for him. So it's hard
Yeah.
to like
Exactly.
get shit done when we're together, and it's ugh. But,
Yeah, I mean, like,
it's fine.
it doesn't sound like many hours, but when you're actually doing it over and over again, you do notice that it can make a huge difference with just those few
Yeah.
hours.
Exactly.
It's like the whole when we did Anime for Us, like just because of the schedule that Joda has and Panda has, it made it kind of difficult to figure out like, okay, we have to do it in this specific hour. If it's not by then, we have to do it tomorrow. It's like I was usually the reasoning why it kept getting pushed forward because I didn't feel like watching anime.
Yeah.
So I assume it's a lot easier for you guys to be able to produce the gaming style you used to do, to be able to do mod spotlights and shiz.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So we're not doing Let's Plays per se because frankly no one gives a shit about Let's Plays.
Yeah.
Just it's a fact. It's past its day. So we're going to be doing basically just modded Minecraft stuff. I think just because we're both into that.
Yeah.
It's not hard to do. So we're doing mod spotlight stuff. We've got one made already, which is just waiting to go basically. Which is off one of my mods, and then once 1.16 drops, we're going to be doing a modded playthrough sort of thing, but like more edited than a normal Let's Play.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah, probably because it's hard to like you know what Hermitcraft was doing these days. Like most of the people on Hermitcraft, they're not like recording themselves for 20 minutes and putting that up. They're doing work off camera. There's editing. Yeah, it's longer. They're not very long videos, but it's longer form, and like they've taken like hours and hours to do it. We don't have that amount of time to dedicate to the game because we're not getting paid for it. But we'll be doing something similar to that, I think.
Cool.
We'll see.
That's nice. I think that's a good idea.
I think also that is kind of the annoying part though, because like for us who are starting later on with YouTube, it's kind of like we kind of get like, you know,
we can't do the easy stuff anymore.
Yeah, we get pushed into like you have to get to this standard to actually be able to get something.
Exactly.
If that's what you want out of YouTube. But like if you started back then, you could have done like, you know, just the horrible stuff and then just upload it.
Right, like I can't dedicate 19 hours to a video. Like that's like it's one day of the week, but like if I was doing that full time, that's 2 days of work essentially.
Yeah.
Like you could do that quite easily in 2 days of work, but if it was me, it would be like 4 or 5 or more to do that. So
we all have jobs and school and family to deal with, and so we can't really.
And just other stuff in general. I
Yeah.
can't dedicate all my time to it.
Exactly. We can dedicate some of our time to making these videos really, really nice, which I try my best to make my videos like quality content, but it's also hard to be able to make them quality content as in like other people's kinds of things. Like I can make my Let's Plays look really, really nice, but it really doesn't matter to the end because they're dead.
Because the guy with 300,000 or more subscribers can put more time into it and just make it slightly better.
Exactly.
But I think we do all right for what we've got.
I really do. I think all of us have really, really awesome content, in my opinion. We all spent quite a bit of time. I mean, even you guys spent quite a bit of time on a lot of your videos in the past, and they look fantastic.
Probably my favorite video I did, I probably spent like 30 hours making, which was it probably wasn't 30 hours, but it wasn't a normal one, it was that modded Bad Mind.
Oh yeah, that was really good. That was really well edited and had a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, that took me fucking ages to edit that. It just ain't worth doing that.
No.
Yeah, I have definitely enjoyed doing the like montage videos, but yeah, they take so much work, especially if you're putting in subtitles and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. The subtitles are a pain, especially if you want to make them funny
They
looking too.
are. Yeah.
Because that's the thing. I mean, you can have subtitles in the videos, and that's nice. But like, in order to make it really entertaining, they have to be funny in some format where like it zooms in on it or something, or has it spins around, or there's something crazy.
That's how
like
you make your videos funny, everybody. You spin around and zoom in.
Literally, that's what you're supposed
That's
to
how
do.
you get 1 million subscribers in 1 week.
But it's like it also gets annoying when you do montage videos because you sit there and re-listen to the same thing over and over again. So in the end, it's like I don't want to hear this anymore. Like I'm tired of it.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
It was funny
And
at
that's
first.
when you just like,
no, it's
you
not.
just throw it together and it's like I'm just gonna put this up there now.
Yeah.
No.
So
I mean,
what sort of content are you doing these days, Nayxerr? Anyway, you're streaming mostly.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say like that's the reason why I kind of moved over to Twitch because that's you literally make the content that I would say people enjoy today too. Just because it's like live or whatever, but you don't need to do any editing.
Exactly.
It's literally just there. You just need to do like maybe some fancy stuff for the like subscriptions and stuff like that, which I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to figure out like sound effects and stuff like that I want to use. I'm not sure.
So we're probably not qualified to answer this since none of us have seen any major success. But like, what do you think it would be easier to start streaming and get an audience, or make videos and get an audience in 2020?
I definitely think if you start with like making videos, because if you just take like weather as an example, your countdown made you grow so fast.
That's true.
You just find that like one niche like thing that makes you grow so much instantly, and then you need to make it so it like your channel is stable to keep those viewers, and then I could see you be able to move over to Twitch.
Exactly.
Yeah. And even if you have like a one like successful video, that's not necessarily enough, because we have a video, it's got, I'm just looking at it now, 10,000 views. But the problem is that wasn't people coming because it was a good video. That was because people wanted solutions to diversity puzzle answers.
Yeah.
That was not a good video for solutions, because it was edited down and like I just skipped some of the solutions and stuff because I didn't expect all the people to come come and do it. And it's like there's like comments like no shit.
I find
I
out
think like 20 views and then it's got 10,000. Like
I find it on the situation where, I talk about that, you can have one video that's successful and may not get, success on your channel. But I've had an entire series that was pretty successful. Like Nayxerr said, I had the countdown and it was very successful. And unfortunately, that did not carry over whenever I uploaded Pokemon Shield.
That's the thing. I was saying, like, Let's Plays, no one cares.
Exactly. But I was really hoping that and it did generate hype for the game. It did. But I was really hoping it was going to generate hype for the Let's Play as well. But unfortunately,
well, you say that, but I was just looking at your channel. Your new countdown you're doing to whatever Pokemon Isle of Armor is. I don't know what that is, but that's got nearly 100 views, which is pretty good.
It is literally that. I've noticed that. Like, I mean, I have these aliens and these, Simulation Protocol, but yet, like, still the countdown is still doing well. So those people are still there. They haven't unsubscribed or anything, which is just bizarre.
Yeah.
But
You've also got that one random stream that has 156 views.
I do?
Yeah, your last shiny hunting for Galarian Mr. Mime.
Yeah, I saw that.
What?
Yeah,
That
it
is
has like a ton of views for
Bizarre.
some reason.
156 views.
Yeah.
Jeez, that is weird. I have no idea how that is the case.
Yeah, it's just random as well. Just random shit.
Yeah, it's like when I would imagine I could guess the reason for this one. When I go to my channel and check like my most popular videos, my absolute most popular video has 1,500 views. But that's mostly because of the people in the video. But then the second one is random episode 21 of Pokemon Uranium. But I think it's because I have Good Rod in the title, and I imagine maybe people are trying to find where the Good Rod are.
Yeah.
So,
Very like
We have a similar one. We're our Project Ozone. Just episode 6 is our most viewed one in that, because in the title it's called Rack Muncher, which is a thing. We don't know what it is. I can't remember what it is at this point, but we didn't know at the time, so I assume people Googled it and then found our video. It was titled Rack Muncher, which is a thing in the game. I don't remember what it is at this point, but
Okay.
yeah, people would just want to know what that is.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it's so funny to see the Windcraft too, like my series from there.
It does pretty well.
It's like Windcraft episode 1, then Windcraft episode 73, Windcraft episode 58.
It's just a little bit here and there, you know?
Nice.
Yeah.
But, wait, heck, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
That's something I was gonna say, like, before we start talking about this, but I forgot.
It is pretty hard, going back to like what Lemons asked, it's pretty hard to grow some sort of a community. Like Twitch is really, I feel like Twitch is a little easier, maybe, possibly, if you can really, like...
I think Twitch might be easier because you could have other people directly help you by like hosting you.
Yeah.
You can get that kind of on YouTube by saying, like, look at this video, but it doesn't happen. Like,
Yeah,
like someone, like, you
not
always
a lot.
host someone at the end of your stream. If you do it, like, you go to someone, or you have it set up to automatically do it.
Yeah.
So someone will be shown on a more popular person's channel.
I
Generally.
remember back when Muck was streaming once, like a few years ago, and someone was streaming them, just like their whole Twitch stream was just raiding other streams, pretty much. So all of a sudden he had like hundreds of people in his chat just spamming like something move raid or whatever. I don't remember what they spammed.
I don't like that, because if it's like a whole stream raiding people, what the fuck's the point of that?
Yeah.
I mean,
but like the thing
It's
is,
just annoying people.
like they kind of came in and then they left.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
there were actually a few people left behind who was like, I subscribed because I actually enjoyed watching you. So like,
Yeah.
he still got a few from it.
It
but-
just it doesn't seem the same, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But I do think like with Twitch, you kind of need to get into a group though. Like you kind of need to create a group of friends that can like work together. Because otherwise it's kind of luck based,
Yeah.
if a big streamer is raiding or hosting or whatever, it's like you kind of need to be lucky to be that one specific person they do it to, because there are so many streams out there.
There is a lot. New streams every day. So you'd have to
But-
either get lucky in the fact, I mean, it's nice to have like the category, because you can select the category that you're in, and if people are browsing said category to find a nice looking stream, then I mean, if they like this, what your stream looks like, then they'll click on you. So I do feel like maybe it's a touch easier on Twitch than it is on YouTube, because on YouTube you have to have content that appeals to people, especially, and it has to be short too, because unfortunately people's like time spans are like way too short nowadays than it was a few years ago. So Twitch, you're gonna find the people that are gonna be wanting to watch, things that are hours long.
Do people like browse like random games and stuff, or do they like stick like on Twitch, or do they stick with the games they want to play? Because I stick with the games like that I play or I'm interested in watching. Like I'm not gonna go to and watch like some random game I've never seen before.
I'm assuming, they would want to watch the games that they're interested in, rather than
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go and watch some random guy playing fudging Pac-Man.
Right, but on YouTube you can play a random game and still get views a lot of the time.
Exactly.
Especially since it's there forever, essentially. So if someone searches up that game, you'll get everyone that searches up that game, and not like the two people that want to look at this game while you happen to be streaming.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's very true. That's why I liked streaming on YouTube, because it does archive it.
Yeah,
And it's there.
that's a good point.
And through Twitch, I mean, Twitch is nice, and I'm moving over to Twitch now. Yay, hi. Uh, but like you have to be what? Like you have to have the Twitch partnership for it to be there forever. So
Yeah, I think you can save them for like, but no one. Then again, no one's going to search them anyway.
exactly.
Like no
I was
one's
gonna say
like your
they
VODs. So.
they are saved for 2 weeks automatically, but you can download them, so you can like upload it to YouTube. Of course, it's more work.
Oh yeah.
It takes heckin' long for me at least to download one stream.
Yeah.
So I usually just click on like the download one, and then I just I wait for it to happen sometime in the near future. Whenever I've downloaded a few, I'll probably delete all the ones I have right now, to be honest, and I will do the whole downloading and uploading whenever I feel like I'm in a better position with my rebrand and stuff like that.
I need to download my stream, but imagine trying to download a 13-hour stream.
Yeah,
it does take a while.
and you need to make sure you have the space because the files are huge.
No, I have to imagine. I have 2 terabytes, so I think I'll be okay. But
I'm sure it's possible for Twitch to literally just have an upload to YouTube button that will like do it on their end.
that
Probably.
should be a thing.
They might probably don't. I don't know. I don't know why they don't. It might be like a bandwidth thing, but you're downloading it anyway, so I don't know.
I was gonna say, would they even like it though? Because since
exactly,
Twitch
that's why they might not have it.
Because
they want people
Twitch is going more towards the like video creation stuff.
Yeah.
YouTube is going more towards the streaming stuff now. So it's like they're starting to become the same thing, but they're coming from 2 different directions, pretty much. And it's like,
Dang it. Amazon and
Maybe
Google.
YouTube gaming.
how is even Mixer doing?
Mixer's sort of hanging in. It's not growing as far as I know, but it's hanging on.
I think it is. Like, I mean, it got Ninja and shiz, but
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I don't think
No,
Ninja's even popular anymore. So
Well, I don't know
No,
anything about Fortnite.
well,
It's the same thing,
Fortnite's
like,
dead now.
It's not dead. You're an idiot if you think it's dead. It's absolutely not dead.
Heck,
It's
Fortnite.
still the biggest game in the world.
Heck, that game.
Is it the biggest though on Twitch?
Probably.
I don't think
I mean,
it
who
was
cares
early.
if it's on Twitch? There's hundreds of billions
Grand
of kids that
Theft
play it on
Auto.
their phone every day.
Wait, is this actually? Why is GTA 5?
Probably
GTA
because
5
it
role
was,
playing,
it was-
role
Is it
playing
all-
is really
Yeah.
popular these days. Like the
But is it-
modded role playing.
Is it back then? Wasn't it gone for a while?
It kind of sort of came in a wave of popularity. It's always sort of been there.
I would assume because it was free on Epic Store, so probably
Yeah,
a lot
probably
more
more
people
people
have it
check it
now.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
So
I was surprised to see a lot of people still playing Apex Legends.
Like that's still active.
it's true.
Wow.
They all sort of find their own audience and just sort of get stuck
Yeah.
with them.
Exactly. There's people
Yeah.
that still play PUBG. So I mean, and that's not super popular.
You'd
nowadays.
be surprised at how much that dropped off. Like as soon as like a polished one came out, like Call of Duty Warzone has probably taken a huge chunk of what was remaining of that.
Yeah. I mean, Valorant also dropped quite a bit already.
Well, Valorant
If
was
you-
only high because they were giving out the beta keys for watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. The game doesn't look that good. I'd still rather play Counter Strike, and I have put my time into Counter Strike, and I'm never playing Counter Strike again. But
No.
I got my near 1,000 hours in that now. I hate the game, so good.
Jeez. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
What the
gonna
fuck
say,
do we know anyway? We don't know shit.
We shouldn't talk about games we don't play.
No, Minecraft Legend, the Minecraft Dungeon should be the top game. That's coming out tomorrow or something. I don't know.
Tomorrow.
I pre-ordered it ages ago.
Or today for you.
Does it?
Yeah, I think it's the 26th.
26th.
Yeah.
It is. Well, it is the 26th, but
Yeah.
today. But things don't usually release. It's usually international release at the same time.
Yeah, that's fair.
I should
Sometimes they
actually.
don't, and it's great because we're always the first to get stuff.
Because you get
Like
the game
sometimes.
a day before
Yeah.
anybody.
Very occasionally you'll get something like that. It's great.
I should order it actually. I haven't
I think
done that
Nintendo
yet.
does that a lot of the time. Like they do it by local time.
They do. They do. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys always get it first.
Yeah. Too bad I'm not into too much Nintendo stuff.
That's why people will make New Zealand or Australian accounts on their Switch just so they can get the game first.
Right. Yeah. It's like I can't remember what it was, but the most popular postcode for a certain like thing that you had to sign up to was 90210 because that was the only one international people knew in America. So they all put that in. It was like this one service was really popular in Beverly Hills.
Dang.
But I can't order the hair edition here.
Yeah, you can't do that on the Switch.
I didn't buy the Hero Edition. I don't care.
But
The chicken.
I know, but you want to play with me.
I know.
Is it not crossplay?
It's
Not
not
yet.
Mac, which is frustrating.
Uh,
So me, Nayxerr, Muck, and Joda are going to be streaming the game.
isn't it 4-player?
Yeah. It
Yeah, that's
is.
4 people. Yeah, cool. I thought it was 5. I counted me as me, and then I counted you separately. I don't know. Like that's not what I meant to do.
So
Like I was counting on my hand. I was like me with.
we're going to buy that on the
Me.
Switch and stream that. But
Nice.
I don't know if all of us are gonna stream it, but I'm definitely up for streaming it.
I'll be probably streaming it too.
Hopefully, I will have done my last few school assignments by then, so I will be.
It's
all up
Saturday.
for-
You got time.
Yeah. I got time to push it forward.
Anyway, tangent offline, I guess there. So
I was gonna say though, with the whole like, if we go back to YouTube and Twitch stuff,
yeah.
the problem though that a lot of people have nowadays, and I mean not nowadays, but it's been for a while. You know, like everyone sees the growth of these big boys on YouTube and Twitch, and it's like, oh, I want to be like one of them.
Yeah.
So they go on there thinking they, you know, like will get it immediately, and then they don't get it, and then they're like, this doesn't work, I give up, and then they just sit there and cry about it, pretty much. And it's like,
I would like their money. I don't necessarily want their size.
yeah.
So if we can organize that for me, that would be great.
Let's do it.
Heck off. Like personally, I've said it that yeah, it would be a cool thing, but I treat it more as a hobby, and you know, YouTube videos. It's fun to go back and watch the like funny moments we had and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I watched, for example, like Mock's JFS episode from season 3 not too long ago, where him and I made parkour in his jungle monkey temple, and yeah, that was very enjoyable to watch, especially when Mock fell off and died in like the first 10 minutes or something. Good old Muckluck.
Good job, Muckluck.
Classic Mark.
But I do think that, like, for example, the UFC stuff too. The way, like, when you just cut it down, the whole recording into a montage, it just makes it more enjoyable, in my opinion.
It's probably better because I mean that falls into the style of Let's Play, and it's just it's just a dead. Like sorry, Ace or Shaston, UFC is just dead. It's just not something that is enjoyable anymore as far as content goes.
Yeah, I would say as content, not enjoyable, but
As a
I do
gameplay,
still,
it's fantastic. But
I still enjoy like playing with other people, and it's always fun when we do. I love the random teams because you know you get new people, new groups that you would never like see together before.
yeah,
And
exactly.
You can create pretty enjoyable
Right.
content,
And
or
then
like
that may,
gameplay.
you know, that may move on from that, and that group may want to do, you know, collabs together on YouTube, you know, because that's something I think a lot of us have wanted to see more on the JFS is collabs, because they don't really happen as much anymore.
Yeah. I've said it, like, even if I have moved over to Twitch, I'm up for doing collabs.
Mm-hmm.
I will probably never be against them. They are always enjoyable. To a beginning, like for example, with when Dennis and I did God Eater, I just didn't like the game specifically.
But you really enjoyed being around Dennis, though.
Yeah, like it was fun to just play together, but it's just the game was so confusing that it wasn't enjoyable to do the actual recording.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know.
Felt the same way with Soul Island. I'm just kidding.
Hello.
Heck, that game.
It's definitely a long game too.
No, that was a really good experience. Glad I did that.
Yeah, I still have the recordings from us doing Pokemon Sage.
Oh, we gotta wait until that comes out, though.
I know.
Like, it needs to come out soon, but it probably won't.
Yep, never.
What's the next Pokemon game going to be with?
Probably Diamond and Pearl Remix.
What's the next like new one?
Diamond and Pearl Remix.
I mean,
New generation.
new
New
generation.
gen.
I don't know the fucking terms. Leave me alone.
Fudging New Generation probably won't be until 2022, but it'll probably be something based off an American region.
Pokemon Gun.
No, that's the third game for Sword and Shield. I don't know what you're talking about.
But it's American. Pokemon McDonald's and Gun.
McDonald's and Gun.
McDonald's and Gun.
Probably be very likely will end up being like the West Coast or something like that.
Oh, like a rural like Kansas, like boring ass town would be great.
Well, so Pokemon has like a pattern. They'll go between Europe and the U.S. As far as regions go over the past few regions. So they went from France, or they went from New York to France to Hawaii to the U.K. And so I'd assume that next would be something
Pokemon Trailer Park
in the U.S.
Pokemon New Zealand.
Oh,
that would actually probably work.
Yeah, I mean they did Hawaii, so why wouldn't they be able to do?
There
New
would be a
Zealand?
shit ton of bird Pokemon and lizards, and bugs.
I would be scared that it might be too similar to Alola, but
We're not
would get-
tropical. We're pretty temperate.
okay.
I mean,
we have one native mammal and it's a bat.
Ooh, that Pokemon. Ooh.
The rest of them are birds and bugs and lizards.
Bugs, more moths for me.
Give me my Countula. I want Countula in the game. Man.
You can also have 60 different types of sheep.
More Wooloos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
I've been thinking about it. Like, if they do a generation that direction, they could do it like Australia and New Zealand together.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I could see that where there's an island that is like New Zealand off to the coast you can go to afterwards or something.
Yeah, we're just a little side island. That's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe you could have like 2 gyms on it or something. That would be kind of cool.
Oh yeah, 2. That's great.
Maybe you have the entire Elite Four. It's all of Victor Road and the
What
Elite
about it's
Four.
like Pokemon Gold and Silver and Crystal, where you beat the main game and then you get to the real cool map everyone cares about afterwards.
Oh, fudging
Except
Kanto. It's
No one
Kanto.
cares about those. That's what I've been thinking. If they ever do like Scandinavia, since Finland is not actually a part of Scandinavia, it could be like a second region or post game or something.
You know they're gonna go to like Iceland as like
I know.
DLC or something.
I know.
Ooh,
Green.
would going to space work?
We've been to
'Cause
space
there's
in
space.
Pokemon before.
Well, that's lame. Who'll go to space?
It's only during like a cutscene and like one battle, but I mean that's it.
Pokemon Moon.
That's
Moon and that's the thing.
What? I'm like, wait, what?
Pokemon, Pokemon Sun and Moon. You go into space.
That happened in 2016.
Pokemon Uranus and Jupiter.
Oh gosh.
You just wanted Uranus in there just because of that.
Okay. I got a good. I got. It was actually really funny. So recently, NASA was reviewing some footage from the Voyager probes when they passed Uranus.
Yeah.
And they noticed that there was something that came out of Uranus when they passed. It ejected something, and Uranus actually tends to smell like methane. So technically, Uranus farted.
Nice. What about this? What about a Pokemon game set like 300 years ago?
I mean, that was a theory a while back.
And like you there's no Pokeballs. Pokeballs don't exist. So you have to punch the Pokemon to submission.
Okay.
And then
this was a good idea, and then we started beating things up.
Then you put them in a bag, and to fight, you throw out the bag, and you like poke it with a stick until it comes out of the bag, and then it's so enraged that it fights the other Pokemon, and you got to wrestle it to get it back in the bag.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
I can just
Thoughts?
imagine you encountering a wild Pokemon, and you have to go through all of that.
Yeah, you have to like a fucking bird just swoops down and starts picking you in the face, and you got to punch it. And then a fucking Rhyhorn charges you, and you die. And then there's lots of blood. It's a really bloody game. Realistic.
Sounds like Pokemon Clover or something.
I was gonna say it sounds like the PETA version.
Oh yeah.
It's the PETA game, but real.
Didn't Mr. Body do the whole like different years and versions, or like what are they called? Like he went, or he made it kind of like a spin-off of Pokemon Sun and Moon, where you're working as the...
Yeah, that was the game he wanted to make himself.
Oh, what about you're working in the coal mine, you're an 8-year-old kid, and then you get a tap on the shoulder, it's the president. He wants you to go to war. You go to war. Like, there's Pokemon War, like the old Electric Boy and Gen 1. He went to a war. What about in that war? You play as Electric Man, and you start in the coal mines as a young kid. You fight in the war. You kill everyone with your old electrical Pokemon, but you get shot in the leg, and you have to go back home. Then you have to go work in the coal mines with a bad leg, and then you eventually earn enough money to buy your own gym where some fucktard comes through all your bins and opens your secret door, and then you try to kill him with your electric Pokemon, but since it's the first gen Pokemon game, it's easy as fuck, so you die. That game. What about that game? What about that game, Weather?
Pokemon.
I'm sorry,
Surge?
but it
Pokemon Electric Man.
It couldn't be a Gen 1 game because Gen 1 is heckin' old. So you can't go back there.
Why not?
Because it would be a Gen 8 or 9
Because
game.
people would get angry.
I don't care what Pokemon nerds think, obviously.
Yeah, I noticed
Do
that.
you think I care about that?
Yeah, you remember the Yellow Man?
You're literally having people or us like punch Pokemon and put them in a bag.
What
and I
they
had to poke them to
And
get
have
back out.
8-year-olds fighting the war.
Yeah. It's wartime, Weather. There's no time for morals.
What the heck is happening?
Man,
How did we get here?
I don't
Again?
know.
How did we even get into a Pokemon?
Shouldn't we have had Mixon here?
Yeah, we should have.
A Pokemon game set
Oh no.
in dinosaurs.
Oh,
You play as a Pokemon. You could call it something like Pokemon Mystery Area.
Oh my
And then
gosh.
you are the
Pokemon
Pokemon,
Mystery Dungeon.
but you're a prehistoric Pokemon. So you get to play as a Kabuto or whatever the fuck they're called. And then you are a Pokemon, and you have to capture other Pokemon inside acorns. and then
Acorns.
inside acorns. And then you die to a T-Rex because you're a little bug boy.
You mean you died to a Tyrantrum?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, that's what I'm
It doesn't sound
telling
like
you.
I know what I'm saying.
Are you saying Kabuto
No, we
was a
don't.
bug type at one point?
A Pokemon game set in the ocean.
That sounds
You can't swim. You're a little 8-year-old. You fell off your parents' boat.
What the
You have to survive in a shipwreck. And there's tentacles and shit. There's like that giant one from that one band episode because they thought it looked like 9/11. And then it shocks you.
What? Shocks you?
Wait.
What?
With electric, and then you die, you drown.
Tentacle's not electric type. What?
It's not my
Learn
fault.
electric-
This one is.
Okay.
I guess it's a regional.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
guess it could be
regional.
regional
Ocean.
form. Yeah, I guess
Ocean
that's the
region.
case. Okay. What are you supposed to do in an ocean region?
Obviously die to a tentacle. What sort of question is that?
Oh my gosh.
Sorry to announce it, but it seems like it doesn't learn a single electric type move.
It does.
I
Not
doubt
this
it.
one.
It's fudging
No, it does.
water. It's water poison.
It learns
it-
poison jab at level 32.
That's not electric.
Yeah, but it's got one of the levels of electric in it.
What?
My gosh.
I hate you. This is why
Oh.
you're the worst part of Lace.
Just one more Pokemon thing before we move on, because
Okay.
you've been talking about this way too long, Weather.
Yes.
Yesterday, I completely owned Nayxerr. I said, what is the name of this Pokemon? And I sent him a picture of Slugma. Then he said Slugma. Then I said Slugma fucking balls. And then
And
then I stole that from someone else. It wasn't an original joke, but I enjoyed that.
the thing is also, like, I knew you were gonna do it before I even wrote Slugma. Like, I predicted you.
Good.
Obvious.
You fell into my trap.
I didn't fall into your trap. I walked into your trap because I feel bad for you because you're so bad at these jokes. I had to
Slide from
just
the
give
ball.
it to you. It doesn't even work. Like,
Well, then it's not my joke anyway, so it doesn't matter.
oh no,
Oh my gosh.
this dude. Dude.
All right.
Oh, a Pokemon game.
Oh no.
Where
You said it was the right thing.
you go into a simulation called Digimon,
Oh no.
and then you have to beat up Agumon because he's a little yellow fucker, and then that's the end of the game.
I wouldn't say he's little though. He's pretty big.
What if he's just Agumon, like this little tiny guy?
That's what I said, didn't I?
Yeah, but Agumon is still pretty big.
What if he's
I
the
don't care.
the pre-evolution to Agumon?
But that's not yellow.
Isn't that like a little ball?
It's a pink blob thing with
But when you
ears.
finish beating it up, it'll be yellow from all the bruises.
Hello. Hello. Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Where he's
Attrib-
going with this?
So I'm on the Digimon wiki. So apparently Agumon's attribute is vaccine. What does that mean?
Yeah. I don't know, to be honest.
He's
It doesn't
not
say his height.
anti-vaccine.
That's good for him.
I mean, if you go with the first Digimon movie, he is heckin' big in that one. Ow. Size 20G.
He weighs 20 grams.
That's not very big.
20 grams. Yep. And
So
that's
that's
also
my
like,
idea for Pokemon games. If you've got any more suggestions for Pokemon games or want to fund me to make one of these,
Oh no.
post in the comments. If someone gives me money, I will make these.
no. I
You
don't
could
want
fund
it.
this. You could fund this next.
I don't want
Fund
to.
your dream Pokemon game.
No, it's not my dream though. It's yours.
It is.
The next extreme Pokemon game is just full of Venomoths and Sawsbucks.
I'll
Pretty
make
much.
you a Pokemon ROM hack that's nothing like but Venomoth.
All the reviews started
But I
with
won't
just
pay you.
Venomoths.
Yeah.
I would not pay you though.
Why not?
because I don't feel like it's worth it. I could literally just like, do a little bit of hacking and do it myself.
Yeah, but you could pay me to do it. I would get money.
Yeah, I don't want you to get money. I want you to stay poor.
I don't understand. I'm the most important thing to you.
No. Okay.
What about a Pokemon game, but
Oh.
you're up on a mountain, you're climbing Mount Everest, and then you fall off and freeze to death. You don't even see a Pokemon the whole time.
How do you even come up with like these ideas? Do you literally just Google of a place? Do you have like
No.
a random place generator or something?
No,
How do you come up with these? All
I have a brain.
It's not working right then.
A Pokemon game set in deep Alaska. It's snowing. There's elk everywhere. It's not a Pokemon elk. It's a real elk. You're like, what the fuck is that? That's not a Pokemon. And you're like, well, yeah,
That's
it's an
not
animal.
an elk.
And then you're like, what the fuck's an elk? I don't know what real animals are. And then it kicks your head in and you die.
There are technically real animals in the Pokemon world.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
Yeah, why don't they capture
There
those?
was a
What are the real animals?
There was a mongoose in one of the episodes of the anime.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
The one episode where Blastoise and Venusaur morphed.
Mongoose Pokemon.
Well, now you're gonna get Young Goose.
Yeah,
I did get young goose. So there is a mongoose Pokemon.
Yeah, but this is just a regular mongoose.
Okay, I found. Okay, season 1, episode 19. So it's season 1. So I didn't know what they were doing yet. So that's good.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was just a ghastly,
Yeah.
but it turned into a mongoose. But how would the ghastly know what a mongoose is?
I mean, I just googled mongoose Pokemon anime and went to images, and in the images you can see normal fish too, or like normal, but no Pokemon fish.
Okay, there's a Bulbapedia article, Animals in the Pokemon World, which there's quite a few.
There's a cheetah right here.
I hate this.
A cheetah?
Or it looks like a cheetah.
Can you send that link, Lemons, of Bulbapedia?
Yeah. It's just, if anyone else wants to see it, it's just Animals in the Pokemon World. I'm sure you could Google that.
Like,
So I want to know what is the difference? Like, could you theoretically capture these? Are they is like Pokemon like different? Like it's like plant, fungus, animal, Pokemon.
It could possibly be the thing. Like, you might be able to catch these.
Because humans are apparently Pokemon, right?
Technically?
So why can't I capture Ash? Weather.
I don't know, man.
this is a horrible page.
It's not great.
Yeah, I was expecting images, not wall
me
of text.
too. Yeah, it's just things. Yeah.
I ain't reading through all of that.
My only guess is that these are possibly like designs for Pokemon that like failed.
Went
Probably.
And they may have just used them in some format.
I like to think that everything's Pokemon and everything can be captured in my balls.
Okay.
No. Let's not do that. You can continue thinking it, but it won't happen.
Let's move on.
Sure. Give me another topic so I can stop talking about Pokemon.
Let's go.
fell.
What do you want to talk about, Nayxerr? Back to...
Did we talk about the whole podcast idea? Or like
No, I don't think we did.
stuff like that?
Didn't mention it.
Podcast. I mentioned it.
I don't know what you're talking about, so I can't build off that.
So we're gonna do the podcast is something I think a lot of us feel, well, not a lot of us, but a couple of us feel very important. Me and Nayxerr especially, and we really want this thing to succeed. But we want to try to do something more like topic based, like theme based instead, not topic based, theme based podcast. So they
And
like
today's theme was Pokemon.
today's theme was supposed to be content creation, but that kind of worked, kind of didn't work at the same time. So and then we'd have more gaming related podcasts and stuff. It's the same podcast, not a different kind of podcast. It's just something we want to do,
Yeah.
and we want to make them a little longer, so they're not just have to be just an hour or 45 minutes. They can be an hour and a half to possibly even up to 2 hours. So
Yeah. It really depends on how much people want to talk and how much is like garbage.
yes,
Can
exactly.
be edited out.
Right, and I can find the places that are boring. Like I'll probably just cut out all of what Lemons just said about Pokemon.
I thought it was good. I think people want to know my ideas for Pokemon. I think Nintendo should hire me.
Gosh. So it'll make it a little nicer for editing value, and we'll try to get the podcast really, really nice.
No.
I wouldn't mind even considering trying to do maybe image stuff, so we're not running into the issue of having the talking about an image on a audio based podcast. So that way you guys know what we're talking about.
A Pokemon game where you run a unsuccessful
Stop.
YouTube podcast.
I am legitimately cutting this part out.
Yeah, it's kind of like so I've been doing the anime for us with Joda and Panda,
Yeah.
and it was fun to a beginning, and you kind of like learn and change stuff throughout it all. But we all kind of noticed that with the podcast, we all kind of lost interest in watching anime.
What?
Yeah. So we all kind of just we just didn't feel like watching the stuff we had picked.
Yeah.
Even if it's something we really enjoy, it's just we just didn't feel interested in it. It's kind of one of those things, we are forced to do it, so it's not fun. But if you do it as a hobby, then it's fun.
Yeah, exactly. Same situation. I mean, you can get burnt out at Minecraft, but you still enjoy
Yeah.
the game. You just don't want to play it at the moment.
Yeah.
I think you'd get back into anime if you invited me on for an episode and we could watch Beyblade.
I don't think so.
The people want it. They've been asking. I get many emails every day asking, "Where's the anime for us Lemons episode?"
Personally, I almost feel like right now, to be honest, I don't feel like doing the anime for us at all.
Yeah.
But I would be up for just having an episode here or there of the JFS podcast where we could talk just anime stuff.
Yeah. The theme would be more anime than it would be,
Yeah.
anything else.
Ooh, make sure to invite me for that one.
Talk about Beyblade.
I will consider it. I'm gonna put you at the bottom of the list, just so you know.
Sure. The bottom's a good place, right? That
Yeah,
you take from the bottom, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. I just turned the whole list upside down first, and then I pick from the bottom.
Nice.
Yeah.
That would be the idea, definitely, to try to get this podcast a little bit better than it has been, because I feel like it really does need a little bit more of a revamp than it has been recently.
Yeah.
Especially since I've been sucking at actually recording the thing and uploading it. But
As I've said, or I told you before, that now when I don't do the anime for us, I am definitely up more up for just joining this one, because I didn't feel like being in every episode of every podcast we have. It's
exactly,
I don't want to be the face of JFS. Heck, I want everyone to be it.
yeah, it's true.
I kind of want it to be a group thing, and I feel like if people want us to have some kind of what should I say, presence, I guess we're of course we're not gonna I'm not expecting us to be big or anything, but like I feel like everyone should try and. It would be nice, like if people help
Contribute.
and tried.
This would be great,
Yeah.
because as much as I love this podcast and as much as I love this channel, it sometimes feels like, it's just literally us three right here that are running it. And so
I don't do shit, so that's saying something.
you made it.
You're literally just in the freaking podcast so much.
You've done a couple of videos and shiz. You did the UHC montage and stuff. And
Yeah, I didn't know how to record properly, so it's all blurry.
But if not, I mean, it's just me and Nayxerr running this channel, and I would like it, for more people to, help out with it and be able to create it the way that, I would love to see it.
Yeah.
Of course, they don't have to make it exactly the way I see it. I mean, it can be up to other people and how they want to do. Because, like, I wish we had, I wish Mixon would record more Taskcrafter. Because, I mean, that adds a little more value to this channel.
Yeah, Mixon.
Yeah, Mixon.
Do this thing that takes you hours and hours to do.
He told me the other day he was gonna do episode
He says
2.
a lot of shit. He thinks he's gonna do all this shit, but he has no time for all this shit. He's like, I'm gonna start doing this. I'm like, no, you're not. And I tell him that, and he says, I will. And then like a week later, I'm like, did you do that thing? He's like, no.
I'm gonna start doing the card thing on the server.
He's doing that. That is something he is doing.
Okay.
I'm excited for that.
But yeah, I want to see that happen, and some more series would be great too. But I mean that's to come if that even happens. So I still would like to do my fudging late night show, but I'm not sure if that's even gonna happen. So yeah.
I also think it would be fun to do more of those like streams that we did before.
Yeah, that would be really good.
And I kind of think also like you had to be a little bit more flexible with it, so we don't do like, oh, it can only be 1 hour, 2 hour per game or something like that. It could be like multiple hours of one game, and then maybe we have like 3 games per stream or something like that for some of them.
I can see that.
It's just like I would like to do more group streams, and especially now when people are coming back with YouTube and Twitch, I think it could be easier to do stuff.
It'd be more viable.
Yeah.
So that'd be a lot of fun. I think that would be like, I mean, you could do 5-hour streams, and say, okay, we're gonna play a couple games, we're gonna play some golf, we're gonna play some Minecraft, maybe something else possibly. Try to keep it various. You can play Overwatch or something, and then that would be really, really cool. Upload that archived on the channel and do some funny moments from a stream, maybe like once a month or once every few months or something like that, and have some fun with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think it could be a fun thing to do, and I wish people would like help in some way.
Yeah, as I love everybody, but like I wish we could have a little more support on the community creation as well as helping each other out as far as the channels go.
Just ideas is like
exactly.
It's enough.
Exactly.
A Pokemon game set in
Shut
Harry
up.
Potter universe.
Away! I'm about to kick you.
Yeah.
I do think maybe we need to do or we could use that creator chat we have on our Discord more, like you did with your stream thing.
Yeah.
It'd definitely be a cool idea. And if like people are wondering like for tips with like a layout and stuff, like just post it there and people can help you with like, oh, you maybe change this color or change this to here.
Exactly. That would be really good. Like help everybody out in ways that if they want to make good content, of course they want support system. They want to see that the thing that they made is good. They don't want to just think, oh, it's really bad, and nobody's gonna like this, so I'm not gonna upload it. If you put it on that channel and say, hey, what do you think? And if they like it, then they like it, great. Then you feel motivated to upload it.
I guess that is kind of like a pro and a con with you, Lemons, with with the Laser Knights. Sounds like you are two people, so both of you have to kind of agree with what you're doing.
Yeah.
And
I
also
don't think there's much
two-
that we haven't agreed on. Though.
Yeah, I was gonna say there are also like maybe certain points where it's like you're completely different, and you're just sitting there and have to like compromise with it, pretty much.
I don't think there's been any games that are like that because I think we both sort of know what we want,
Yeah, that's good. It shows really.
and I
good.
can just say whatever the fuck I want and Max be like, "Yeah, it's a good idea." So I don't care.
Okay, I see how it is.
Yeah.
You're probably paying. That's why you want money.
He's
Paying
paying me
Mixer.
for the privilege of me being around. I mean, I'm doing this for free, and you're lucky for that.
What do you mean we're lucky? Like
I could leave at any time, and
Straight.
I
Good.
can make you leave at any time.
Oh,
He left.
Okay, he's gone.
I need to keep an eye if he's coming back, so I can move him back in.
So, I don't know
Yeah.
if he's actually coming back. I feel like I kind of want to wait until he comes back so I can know to edit this out. Okay, he's back. Oh my god! Oh my god!
back in.
we're waiting for you to come back. Or like, is he coming back? Is he not?
I was thinking about not.
Yeah, I was actually like, it wouldn't surprise me if you're not coming back.
So, yeah.
But yeah, I do think the JFS channel. I feel like it would be nice if more people helped. I'm not saying as like you need to be like a creator. You need to
No.
take the lead of the channel. No, just ideas.
Give it
help.
ideas. If you have any editing tips, maybe to improve on the content, then let us know.
Oh, I got an idea.
Okay.
Oh, no
Pokemon game
Oh,
set in
no.
the Transformers universe.
How did you just see Transformers or something?
No, I've never seen it, but you're in the Transformers universe, but there's also Pokemon.
Oh no. Can you catch like the Autobots?
No, they're on their own planet.
What the frick?
You're on Earth.
Wait, it just takes place in the same universe, but yet they're not on Earth.
Yeah, it's a universe where the Transformers never came to Earth.
What the fudge?
But it's a Pokemon game.
Okay.
I'm hecking confused.
It's really not confusing. It's probably the least confusing idea I've had.
I'm confused because I listened to half of what you said because I know everything you say right now when it starts off with the Pokemon game is just a stupid idea. I should not listen.
Well, it's this Pokemon game, you see, and it's set in the Transformers cinematic universe.
Okay.
No.
So,
Just no.
What about a Pokemon game, but it's set in the same universe of Pokemon? So,
Are you-
like, but it's a game. So you're playing a video game. It's like playing The Sims, basically. You're playing The Sims within the Pokemon universe.
I had this really cool idea that you could do. It's called Le MMO.
No one cares about your shitty ideas.
You should work on that.
No one cares about your shitty ideas, and that's a fact.
don't say that. That means we gotta go build again next year.
Give me a week and I have all summer off. So
I keep seeing that Discord channel. I'm like, I feel bad. Because
Oh yeah, I'll delete that.
it just fudging
Oh,
died.
no.
No, don't get rid of it.
Why not? I'm not going to
There's
come
still-
back to it.
You're
there's
not.
a little wiggling dude in a chair.
Oh, I have to open my authenticator to delete a server. I'm not going to do that. I
Good.
tried to delete it the other day, but then I had to open my authenticator. I remember now. I can't be bothered.
Can't be bothered again.
Damn my extra security.
So
Yeah. I don't know if I have anything else to say about that.
I don't know. I think we're just, we're gonna try our best to make this channel nice and this podcast nice. I mean,
Force.
a lot of us have been focusing on making our channels and our Twitch channels nice now. Me and Muck are both back on YouTube and back on Twitch now, and I think both of us have worked really, really hard to get both of them very, very nice.
Wow, has Muck tried hard?
Yeah, I think he has. I mean, his that was really bad voice back
It was
there.
so high pitched.
Yeah. But
Could your microphone even pick up if it sounds that loud?
I don't think it can.
Wow.
I think Muck's really working on his Twitch quite a bit, actually. In fact, the other day he had a he has like an intro, like an outro kind of thing, and he forgot to mute his mic. And his partner comes in the room and is like, "That's a weird game," and he's like, "Yeah, that's a weird game."
It's just funny to listen to it.
It's good. I like that.
So-
Wait, I'll get the link for you, Lemons. I timestamped it for weather. It's just I don't know, I love it.
Oh, I like the Outer Wilds is like one of my top like 3 games.
It's a really good
It
game.
seems like a really good game, yeah.
It's like a mystery. Like, yeah, it's hard to explain. It's like you're finding out what the fuck happened essentially.
Yeah.
You start with like no information and you got to work out the whole fucking thing. It's great.
Yeah. What a weird game.
Yeah, it's good. Good foot.
It's just like, what a weird game. What do you think about it? Very weird. Very weird.
Yeah,
And then
great
just-
game. I love that game. Such a good game. Play Outer Wilds.
And he has streamed it now in the past, or well, not anymore, but in 24 hours, he streamed it 3 times.
Yeah, I watched him last night before I went to bed,
Yeah.
which was his morning or like midday.
Yeah, I missed 2 of them. But it
It's
definitely
a game worth playing for yourself. Honestly, it's really good.
yeah. I just enjoyed having it in the background or like on my second monitor and kind of like as I'm playing my own stuff. It's not like a game I need to focus really hard on. It's just a nice background thing too.
Exactly. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So, good job, Muck, for being a good streamer.
Good job, Mark. You suck. You haven't responded to me yet.
He doesn't respond.
He's online.
Yeah.
now.
You send
Yeah, I
him a
know.
message and he'll just never respond. It's just the muck because he sees it and then just.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
I messaged him like 7 hours ago.
Not responded.
And he streamed during that too. During that time. So it's like he should have seen it. But no. Freaking dude.
You could like inundate him with messages, just constantly send him something. Then he'll be forced to answer you.
I did message him like 3 hours ago with "Mock you mad lad" streaming all day. So he didn't answer that either.
What a mad lad. So, yeah, cool. Well, I think that's.
I'm gonna change or send him a Minecraft character wiggling in a Minecraft chair to him.
Nice.
Here, I'm gonna send him a gift Lemon sent me a while back.
What is that?
Buff Pikachu walking.
Oh no.
It's a great.
It's a good
picture.
gift.
Oh no.
I think everyone should just randomly message Muck things. Even if you don't know him. Add him on Discord. What's his Discord? It's
Oh no,
Muckluck3369.
that's being removed.
Oh no.
It's not true. It's not his number.
Yeah. But
Anyway, I think that's probably gonna have to be it. I think we're getting to the point where we're running out of stuff.
We got nothing to talk about. Nothing as interesting has happened.
So hopefully, stay tuned. JFS
Or
podcast
don't.
and the
Unsubscribe.
yeah. Please just
If you got the-
unsubscribe from us.
If you got this far, dislike, unsubscribe, leave a mean comment calling Weather a cuck.
Oh no, I was gonna say call Lemons something.
Oh, you can call me a cuck.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
that.
call Lemons.
It's
Do
not.
that.
It's not wrong.
Do that exactly.
If you waited a few extra seconds, we know you're a true fan because you listened to everything before you typed it.
That's right.
So Lemons is a cuck.
Oh,
is what-
and if your name starts with an M, leave a comment and then delete it.